Ever wondered if Gemini was a good tool for brochure and collateral creation? Well, let's find out today. We're looking at it versus Preface. In today's example, we're looking at Universal's robots. They do robotic arms for manufacturing lines and production companies. Their website is pretty sleek. They have some pretty good products. So getting started with our Gemini account, I opened the chat. I just followed their recommended model, which is the fast model. I dropped a very easy prompt so I can actually get something to share with sales prospects and marketing leads. Make me a brochure that is looking good, looking on brand, that has a return on investment table. So after reading the output, there was absolutely nothing in there. No document, just some text. So I'm asking it to make a PDF, and this is my first output. Not bad, but also not great. The logo is not in there. It put some content to build this document. The table is cropped. It looks super simple, really too simple. Keep going. I ask it to upload my logo, maybe take a picture from the landing page and make it a better version. But crickets there. There was just a placeholder logo, a placeholder image, no real improvement to the previous version. So I kept going again. I actually even considered doing it on Word, but it also failed to give me a Word document. It just gave me a text file and a CSV, which is clearly not what I was looking for. So trying to even consider what about InDesign, Adobe, Photoshop format, but it just tells me it's not able to do that for me. So I have to keep using this tool. As you can tell, there is no way to interface with the layout directly. I have to prompt it. So I ask it for a little bit of refinement. It came with pretty much nothing really useful. So I opened another chat. I actually tried their thinking mode just to compare how this model will be. It came up with a preview, which is really nice. I saw their first output, which already looked better. The table fits. There is some ROI numbers. The text is cut, so I still cannot interact with it. It didn't really give me an option to download as a PDF, so I asked it to make me a document, but it just said, no, we cannot do that. So either I use the code, either I use a link or set of code that I shared to someone, but it's clearly not something I want to do as a sales professional. The other option he came up with is just print it, the traditional export as a PDF, save it and send that. But even this option failed. It asked me to enable background graphics, but even with that enabled, I'm not able to share. And the layout is better, but I'm not able to even extract it. So disappointing. Last option, thinking mode. I went with the Canva style, which I found would be probably a good option, and it actually came with a brochure that just is too simple, way too simple. So I tried to refine it. It actually came up with a slide deck, very disappointing. I tried to correct that, asking it for US letter format, but it kept going with a slide deck. So I went nowhere. I gave up. So what I did instead, I went to Preface. I dropped my URL. I dropped the exact same prompt, click generate a template. It came up with this version there with a blue background. Looks pretty good, can still be refined. In my opinion, actually, I wanted to see if it could do a white background template. So I prompted again to generate a template, and it came up with the following. There is an image. There is a lot of nice visuals. So what I decided to do is I opened a chat. I was able to see that it uploaded some pictures for me. It also allowed me to go directly in there and make some visual changes. I can either prompt it, so we call it a quick edit. You can just ask it to make edits directly inside some specific section of the document, and it just go out there, do the work, exactly follow the prompt, and give you an outcome in a matter of seconds when you are waiting for minutes with Gemini. Very easy. I can go in my table, I can type new things, or I can just prompt it. It's totally up to you what you want to do. You can change the text or you can literally prompt it. So very easy. It's a canvas style. I can change my font, I can change my layout. It's a really good combination of both worlds, and then as an output I'm able to get a link that I can share, or I'm able to download it as a PDF. So this looks very good. Happy with that. I'm actually ready to send it. So as a summary, side by side, on the left side this is Gemini. It's actually the best document I was able to get out of my testing. It looks extremely simple, really too simple. And on the right hand side it looks like Preface made a really professional document as if I was a graphic designer. So pretty easy, very it's a key difference in there. So if you're interested, just go on the Preface website, start a free trial. We have a 10-day trial with no credit card required. You can just enter a few details, make yourself an account, give it a try, and let us know what you think.